these students, they think if I don't get access in medical, then I'm just lost. I don't have anything. But I told these students right now that I was selected in medical, but I left because I didn't want to be a doctor. I didn't want that, so I left. So there is nothing to stick to only one field in your life. You should be well informed about yourself, that I am doing this thing and I'll be at this stage in my future. So you have to make your line clear for yourself, and after your FSC or your FA or whatever, O-level, A-level, so you should go into your direction. And the direction, if you want to be a doctor, go for the medical college. You will get access. If once you are failed, try for the second time. But don't stick to the only one field because of the peer pressure or because of the family pressure that my family wants me to be a doctor, so I have to be a doctor. No, that's wrong. Look to yourself. What do you want to be? Then go into that field. You might have intentions to be a CSS officer, and your family wants you to be a doctor. So what you will do? You should just listen to yourself and go for the CSS. Leave medical behind. That's what I did, and that's what I'm telling you. That please don't be in this hot water. That if your family wants you to be a doctor and you can't access them in that field, and then what our students do when these students they fail in medical exam once or twice, then they think that we are lost and they leave all the thing behind. So that's not the solution. The solution is if you are failed in one field and if you don't want to be in that field anymore, so just leave that behind, go for the next field. And the next field might be your university life. Go for the university. And so
Mr. When we look to the life of the student have many attention for their future, Mr. They have many attention for the future, Mr. When we look to the student, and they carry on in this time perpetual struggle, everlasting struggle they carry on, Mr. When we look to the student life and they endure hardship and they do any kinds of activities endure on their self, Mr. For instance, if you don't have money, Mr. Enough money, you can't get education in DK, Mr. in Pakistan, Mr. If you don't have enough money, Mr. for getting education, Mr. Instead of this hardship, instead of the scarcity of money, Mr. You get education. You get education. For instance, if you are select in high test according to the medical level, Mr. If you don't have enough money, then how you get a success, Mr. and your destination, Mr.
Okay, this is again a problem of misunderstanding or lack of awareness, because there are a lot of scholarships for you students, for the people who are poor and who can't get good education. The first thing in medical, I'll tell you, HSE. There are a lot of seats for students in HSE, and they are completely free education, and they give you the scholarship of 5 years, which is completely MBBS. So this is the one opportunity, you should know that. Second is, in university, there are a lot of scholarships based on HSE level, so they will provide you scholarship and you will get education. This is just, I think this is a lame excuse which the students are making, that we are not financially stable, so we don't want to get further education. This is not the solution. The solution is go there, you will get opportunities, you will get scholarships, and if you are not provided with good scholarships, then you have time. And second time, you can do a lot of things. You can earn money, you can spend on yourself and your education also. So there are a lot of people in the history you can search out. The Prime Minister of India, who was just a person of who's selling tea maker. He was Narendra Modi, but now he's the Prime Minister. Why? And you can also you can study the life story of Tayyib Erdogan. He was also a person who was selling cold drinks, soft drinks in the streets, but now he's the president of Turkey. So this is not, these are lame excuses. If you want to do things, then you start doing things. You don't make lame excuses that we are not financially stable. No one is, I think, no student is financially stable, but you have to manage it. I think all the students and university, I have seen a lot of students, even myself, we are just managing all the things. We are not provided with a lot of money from the home even, because nobody in the student life have a lot of money. So you have to manage it.
Apparently, Mr. When we look to the GOVT school, anywhere, as there's in your area and in Sadda, Mr. When we look, there's the scarcity of instrument. For instance, if I give you one example, Mr. And they have mentioned library. There's no library in your school. Apparently, when we look to your GOVT school in Pakistan, Mr. And they do not give attention to that kind things which are related along with education, Mr. For instance, computer lab, Mr. There's no computer lab, and they mention in a sticker, and they stick the bit. They fix the sticker on the wall, Mr. There's a library, there's instrument present for experiment. It does not give meaning, Mr. It gave meaningless, Mr. Why they fix on the wall and they deroute the attention. They deroute the attention of the people, and there's a library, there's a good, brilliant teacher staff present in your school, and there's instrument present, but there's nothing present. Why they do mention and why they delude the people?
Yeah, I think this is dishonesty. Yeah, so you should know, and nobody should do that. This is my personal opinion. But if people do that, so you should not follow that. You should do your own research on a lot of things. For example, there is a school, you should go there first. You should visit the school. You should see the teaching staff over there, and anything mentioned on the pamphlets. I think so. Yeah. This is the thing.
Sir, one thing, I have one friend, in Peshawar. So I think in my mind, he told me that I want to admit my children in a school.
Yeah.
So when I admit in a school, first I visit to washroom of the school.
Yes.
After I tell him that what are you doing in washroom, he told me that I think I know the school is VIP from washroom.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you are in washroom, there is no writing, there is no other thing is written, so that I know that that principal or that management give good training to my child.
Yes,
so then I will admit. Right. Otherwise, I do not look to VIP building. I'm not looking to VIP staff, but only I visit to washroom. So from washroom, I noted that the training is really the same place. Right.
Yes.
So don't if somebody better about they are deceiving you. So try that. I think you will check internal.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Go there. I said go there. Sir also said go there, visit the school, and check the whole teaching staff also, and the building, each and everything. So this is up to you.
Yes.